BA, and I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, small forward. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
And here's Jokic. To the middle. Here's Porter. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. On offense, here are the Thunder. Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
We played just over a minute here in the first. The 3 from Holmgren fires in the triple.
Well, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation as a spacer.
Pass to Brown. Now Gordon. Porter from outside. He drops it from range.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Murray. To the paint. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, you see that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker. Such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
Here's Brown. Back to Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Porter. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Porter's got 5 points.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Here's Williams. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
A different look for Denver. Watson comes in for Porter Jr., and it's Russell Westbrook in for Brown. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Caruso, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Murray. Well, Graham, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, BA, because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Taking 2 shots.
And Murray drops them both. Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Strother's checked in, and the Thunder making a change here. 1:14 left in the first quarter of the game. Williams, a screen on Westbrook. To the inside. Shot from the low block. And that one hits the back iron. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. And Gordon with the big finish.
You know that the pass is for Aaron Gordon, but his athleticism takes any defense out of the equation. Doing work, Aaron Gordon.
Williams finds Wiggins. Caruso outside. Wiggins with a screen on Westbrook. And here's Caruso outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Jokic. Yet to see a basket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fades. Westbrook with the miss. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Wiggins. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Watson. Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Willing passers. Unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
It's all tied in Denver. And the second quarter about to get started. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Zeke Naji out there with Peyton Watson. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Šarić in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he comes up with a bucket.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
Šarić outside. Oh, Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Brown's checked in for Naji.
Nuggets ball. Checking in the game for your Nuggets.
So it's Denver now. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Westbrook. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. From downtown, sinks the tray. Joe's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league. Well, you can tell Dario Šarić's teammates want him to take these kinds of shots. When he plays with confidence, look out.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
For 3, Westbrook. Hartenstein pulls it in. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Doris, think about Russell Westbrook's career. All-time NBA leader in triple-doubles.
BA, there is so much to admire about Russell Westbrook, but I'm going to begin with something that I think is undervalued, and that's his willingness as a great player to play hard every single night on both ends of the floor. Tough, competitive, and skilled. He's a Hall of Famer.
On the wing, Caruso. Wiggins outside. Westbrook against Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Murray scanning the floor. 1:06 left in the half. And the shot goes in.
So much passion from Murray on that play. I mean, he comes up against solid defense, but he just wants it more.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Nikola Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. Gordon comes in for Westbrook. Gordon against Holmgren. Williams from long range, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
It's Jokic, high post. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the half. Look at Jokic going to work inside.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Now here's Holmgren. Outside Joe. Here's the 3. Oh, with the clock running down, he nails a big shot.
Big shot taker, big shot maker. Woo!
That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4. Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. Outside Porter. Gordon outside. Inside. And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
Porter against Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA explodes to the rim.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic. He got a piece of it. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Dagnall said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Williams' shot is good.
Man, he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Pass to Porter. Here's Brown.
2 minutes.
And here's Gordon from the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Outside, Williams. Down low. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good. Nuggets trail by 6.
Nice to see that intensity from Porter Jr. Going right into the defender to collect a shooting foul.
These are his first free throws of the game. That's good from Porter. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Denver. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Porter hits them both. 1:33 left in the third quarter here. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded closely. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw in this game. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Shot is good by Gordon.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Pass to Dort. Lets the 3 fly. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Westbrook outside. Gordon on the wing. Back to Murray. Now here's Porter. Now Jokic pulls it in from the elbow. Connects. The jumper drops. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Jokic doesn't get a lot of lift on his shot, but he doesn't need it. I mean, he is money in the mid-range.
Look at Shai playing big inside.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Murray passes to Gordon. The 3. Unable to get that one. And so it's Oklahoma City closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting a lot. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Russell Westbrook out there with Murray. Then there's Christian Brown. Then there's Dario Saric. And it's Watson in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Watson, good on the bucket.
With all the attention that Murray gets, smart by Jamal to dish it on that play.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA just powering through contact.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Here's Brown. Westbrook outside. Hits the trifecta. Westbrook's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Now, Russell Westbrook wants to keep the defense honest, so he'll make just enough 3-point shots to do exactly that.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. For the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic is checked in for Saric. Gordon comes in for Watson. And it's Porter Jr. in for Russell Westbrook. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams is checked in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Joe. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. 9-point game. Pass to Jokic.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 points here in the second half.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
Pass to Jokic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Dort, right side. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Nuggets trail by 9. And here's Murray. Five on the clock. Back to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Porter. Here's Williams. Pass to Holmgren. This one for 3. Oh, the long ball from Holmgren.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Thunder.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Outside Murray. Gordon outside to the left side wing. Back to Porter. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time
Kevin, that bodes well for us, right? There's a lot of speed, some great athleticism. I'm sure we're going to get some highlight reel plays tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Shoots the three. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Here's Randle. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. After back-to-back 50-win season stand, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27-55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
Now here's Wells. Outside Jackson. Hits it from three-point range.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Randle surveying the D. And Edwards slams it in.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. Count that one.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here is Conley. Outside, Edwards. Off target with his three. Gobert against Morant. Outside, Bain. Pass to Edey. Over Edwards. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. And here's Gobert. Gobert double teamed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No problems knocking that one down. Edwards got 5 points so far.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
You know, Coach, what more can you ask? The reigning 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Well, Kevin, since you ask, his impact in the playoffs hasn't always been the same as during the regular season. That's got to be the next step.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And Santi Aldama is subbed in for Wells. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Alexander Walker's checked in. Now here's McDaniel. Following the miss by Ja Morant. Gobert with a screen for Conley. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, Conley has that steady floor general demeanor. They love to have him running the pick and roll.
Morant, the bounce pass. Gobert pulls it in. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edey with the rebound.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
And that one's good. Morant. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully, it's not too serious.
Edwards, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Then for the Grizzlies, Jackson, he's checked in for Edey. Luke Kennard comes in for Bain. And Pippen subbed in for Ja Morant. Alexander Walker on the wing. Back to Miller. Edwards passes to Reed. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession.
Timberwolves substitution, number 8, Josh Minott.
17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Edwards, no good. Pass to Jackson. Back to Clark. Over Reed. And it's good off the back rim and in. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Minnesota on top. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's really hard to get foul calls on the road. Credit them for being so aggressive.
They've got Pippen. Santi Aldama is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Kennard in at the 2-guard. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Reed with a screen on Pippen. And that's a foul called on Santi Aldama. That's his first foul. Wells, he's checked in for Memphis. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Jackson. 5 points in the game. Clark with the wide open look. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Man, if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
DiVincenzo with the screen for Ingles. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Ingles has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here is Edwards after Memphis gets the 3. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Makes it off the glass. Edwards got 9 points. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Timberwolves also changing it up. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. So it's the Timberwolves now after Memphis gets the 3. And the wide open shot from Reed. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
A phenomenal floor general. Conley is gifted at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Morant against Conley. Shot from free throw range. And it's Morant missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reid after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
To Gobert. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards can't hit.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot off.
Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. Here's McDaniels. Great D that time from Bain. Throws it up high. Stolen by Conley. McDaniels with the ball. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Grizzlies lead by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And now we'll send it over to our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, for an update on Julius Randle. DA?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Timberwolves head athletic trainer. He told me that although he twisted the knee pretty badly, nothing looks like it's torn. He'll have to set the rest of this one out, and it's unclear how much longer he'll be out afterwards. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
On the court for Minnesota, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Rudy Gobert is out there with Naz Reid, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, Edwards is so strong. He'll complete the play unless you wrap him up.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 5, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bain. Great tee that time from Edwards. Minnesota in the lead. Conley surveying the D. Reid kicks to McDaniels. Reid with a screen for McDaniels. Trains the three-pointer. McDaniels got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Bain for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And Memphis making a change here. Aldama's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Alexander Walker's checked in. Edwards inside, guarded by Bain. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And right there, Edwards with a great dribble move to create space.
Pass to Aldama. From deep three-point territory. Minnesota with the rebound. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Here's Bain following the 3 by Minnesota. Here's Morant. Rebound, Minnesota. Reeves got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Aldama gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Back to Alexander Walker. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Conley against Morant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 11 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He got... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Santi Aldama. Pippen is out there with Desmond Bane. Then there's Wells, and it's Clark in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Pippen outside. 6 to shoot. The 3. Miller grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And that's a foul called on Santi Aldama. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Timberwolves also changing it up. Gobert, he's checked in for Miller. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Reed misses. The Grizzlies trail by 7. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. He sinks the 11-footer.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from you.
Edwards against Bane. The muscle from Edwards.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player, skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Now here's Morant. Jackson a screen on Conley. Here's Morant. Lays it up off the glass.
And we all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. And he makes good on the layup. Conley's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact.
Whoa, a little extra right there from Edwards.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, when Edwards gets this on, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Elbow shot is on the way. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
44 seconds left in the fourth. Edwards drawing the double team. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Wells passes to Bain. Up top, Morant, covered by Conley. The rebound by the Timberwolves. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so Minnesota takes the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Barnes. Vassell outside. Gets the three to fall.
Much more comfortable from deep. Vassell finding that stroke.
Pass to Durant. Fires at the elbow. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Durant.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Now here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
Ever since Phoenix changed ownership, they've been all in on winning now, Richard.
They've traded a lot of picks away and young talent to assemble a team of superstars, some of the best shooters in the history of this league, and they were willing to go deep into the luxury tax to sustain it.
Now here's Dunn. Pass to Beal. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Agile move by Beal to beat that inside contact.
Here's Castle. Outside Barnes. The three is up. And that's good. Vassell for 3. Vassell's got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him. BA?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Vassell. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. The three from Barnes. Richards pulls it in. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Beal. Off with the layup.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Good vision by Castle there to find the open man.
RJ with Harrison Barnes on the roster. A team can count on durability and reliability.
Oh, and don't forget about the veteran leadership he brings to the table. You can't underestimate how important it is to have a champion and a veteran like that in your locker room.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the score by Phoenix. It's deflected. It's stolen by Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And Fox is so slick with the handles. I love watching him show off like this.
Suns trail by 4. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Well, Richard, I know you had the pleasure of guarding Kevin Durant. Not an easy assignment. What was that like?
You're right, B.A. I had the pleasure of guarding him in the NBA Finals. And let's say it was not the easiest of tasks. He's become such a complete player, there's no way to stop him. He takes what you give him, and he kills you with it.
Now here's Beal. Pass to Booker. Wide open. Yep, count it.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Here's Champagnie. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Shoots a fadeaway. It's good. Off the glass.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Beal, the pass to Plumlee. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the game now.
2 shots.
Plumlee hits them both. 15 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Fox surveying the D. 4 seconds left. And it's good on the layup. Fox has got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Beal and Allen are out on the wing. Royce O'Neal is out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Jones in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Shot clock at 6. Fox against Beal. And the three-pointer goes. He has 7.
It's the confidence of Beal. He lets it fly from range when he really likes the look.
Paul with it. Still no points. Here's Johnson. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Beal surveying the D. Sohan with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
The kick out to Paul. Pass to Fox. Picked up by Sohan. The 3. Ooh, the triple falls for De'Aaron Fox.
He's having one of those nights. Fox just filling it up.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Dunn, he's checked in for the Suns. Booker comes in for Jones. Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Chris Paul. San Antonio leading by 9. Fires from the wing. And it's Fox missing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's O'Neal. He's covered closely. Pass to Booker. Dunn outside. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time, Booker showing us his vision.
Fox outside. Barnes with a screen on Booker. Fox against Booker. Now here's Fox. He's guarded closely. Excellent D there from Booker. Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats. But this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt, drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Phoenix. Jones comes in for Bradley Beal. And Paul gets it to go.
What I like about Paul is he picks smart shots to take, especially when they're behind the arc.
Outside Booker. Plumlee a screen from behind the arc. And the Suns get another 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Outside Barnes. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Dunn. For 3, Durant. Yes, sir! KD for 3.
Easy money. Durant claps back with a 3.
Wembanyama up top. He's checked by Plumlee. Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Wembanyama screen. Oh, he missed the chippy right there. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. San Antonio on top. They lead by 3. Well, appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
They're thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5.
Look at how planted Fox is. He's primed to shoot the moment he gets it.
Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Fox. And there's the left. Oh, Wembanyama crashing down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Ryan, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, "I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time." Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Here's Dunn. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Phoenix shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
At the line for one, Dunn.
And it's tied up with that one. Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
Castle for three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. It's Beal on the wing. He's guarded by Vassell. Back come the Spurs in transition. Oh, De'Aaron Fox finishing in transition.
So difficult trying to keep pace with Fox, especially when this man is on a break.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And the Spurs making a change here. Sohan's checked in. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Now here's Beal. Defense right on him. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Beal's got 9.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Here's Castle. No points yet. Fox for 3. Here's Wembanyama. Goes back up. Oh, too easy for Wemby. Nice finish.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4". Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled. Throw out those analytics. When Booker is taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his squad.
Here's Castle. Wembanyama screen. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Durant. Fox against Booker. Up top Durant. Stolen by Wembanyama. And here's the fast break. Here's Sohan. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Beal finds Booker. Out to Beal for the lead. Barnes with the rebound. And Barnes has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Castle. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And now a 4-point San Antonio lead.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Booker fires from way outside. And the Suns miss again. The third quarter comes to a close. Spurs out in front, leading by 4. And fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Royce O'Neal, Devin Booker out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's Dunn in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Paul passes to Sohan. Now here's Johnson. And there's the call on Jeremy Sohan. That's his first foul.
That's good defense, but Johnson with the size and body control, man, that's tough to counter.
A different look for Phoenix. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Durant comes in for O'Neal. And it's Bradley Beal in for Jones. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Barnes comes in for Johnson. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Champagnie. And Castle subbed in for Chris Paul. Booker, the pass to Durant. Clock at 6. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Castle. Fox right side. No luck on that one. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. Inside. And Beal with the basket on the assist from Durant.
Good work from Beal. He gets inside and finishes the play.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. For 3, Booker. Oh, Booker with the triple.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Durant with a screen on Fox. Booker can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Wembanyama finds Fox. A little mid-range shot is up. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And it's a 3-point Spurs lead.
What energy from Fox when they're up against it, proving he's ready to be that guy.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Back to Beal. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Booker for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Booker's got 23 points.
Check out Booker rising to meet the challenge. He wants so badly to deliver for his team.
And it's Fox missing. Phoenix has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Here's Booker, and there's the drive. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, Booker sees the defense coming and just pushes right through them to get his shot off.
Taking 2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to 1. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn. Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
.40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Booker. Count it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1.
And Booker is made for these moments. What a big-time bucket.
Wembanyama screen. Fox for 3. Wembanyama. And he sinks it.
and they aren't over the limit yet.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet. 19 seconds left in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Booker on the take. Three-pointer, Beal. And the Suns miss again. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game. And so it's San Antonio with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on.
Starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. The 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Murray. Here's Jokic. Here's Brown. 5 on the clock. Jokic with it. And he makes that one.
Jokic embraces the pressure. He's terrific at keeping his composure and maintaining a cool head, even when the shot clock is up against him.
Mark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
Now, here's Bain. Back to Morant. There's the screen. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
Here's Jokic. Back to Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Shoots over Morant. Murray, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Porter with a block. And he recovers it. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Some changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. And Santi Aldama is subbed in for Wells. And then for Denver, Peyton Watson comes in for Porter. And Russell Westbrook is...
Mercy, mercy me.
And the agility, the hops, Morant just explodes off the floor.
Pass to Jokic. Over Edey. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Up top, Morant. He's covered by Murray. Murray against Morant. He can't hit that time. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, that kind of throwdown by Westbrook gets the bench off their feet and excited.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Edey. Jokic defending. Here's Clark. And it's Denver with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And still a close game as the first quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. They've got Saric. Porter is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Drawford in at the 2-guard spot. Inside, here's Clark. Banked in off the glass. Clark's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Memphis.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Westbrook kicks to Porter. Pass to Saric. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Saric has got the lead, back up to 2 now for the Nuggets.
Saric knows he has the touch needed to capitalize inside.
Now here's Jackson. Money from the wing.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Wells, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. Now Murray. Scoreless thus far. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
It's good. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
Outside Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Westbrook passes to Murray. Here's Saric. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Saric has got the lead up to 3 now for Denver.
Now that's confidence. Saric says, in Dario, I trust.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Santi Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. Jokic, he's checked in for Denver. Peyton Watson comes in for Porter. Pass to Aldama. Launches a 3. Drills it from outside. Aldama's got the game tied up here for Memphis.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Over Bain. And Denver again with the bucket.
Westbrook has really honed his ball handling skills, so now he's able to create very well off the dribble.
Outside, Bain. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Edie's checked in for Clark. And it's Jackson in for Santi Aldama. Jokic with the bucket. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Morant. He's got 6. Lock at 6. Jackson with the screen. And with that, the Denver lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Morant. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets lead by 1. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Morant. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Here's Brown. Still yet to score. And Murray with the second chance points.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Kept alive.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Here's Brown. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Brown's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Clark, what we appreciate, for some players, success can change them, but not for Jokic. He seems like the same guy.
He certainly does, boy, and he is special. He is so much fun to watch. Seems to be even-keeled and down to earth, but his game is heaven sent for sure.
High post, Jackson. Outside, Bane. Outside, Jackson. Lets it go with the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Jackson's got 5 now.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Nikola Jokic, Clark, is as skilled a big as we have seen. And when he has the ball, he can really affect the opposition.
Yeah, he's such a great passer, and he's got tremendous size. I mean, people forget because he's pretty nimble and agile that he's, right at 7 feet tall, 7'1", with really long arms. So he's a problem just from the size standpoint. Then you factor in his otherworldly skills as a passer, as a shot maker, as a basketball player. And now you've got something that's as unique as we've seen in, I think, the history of the game.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Boy, you look at Gordon. He is cut up now. Fantastic at being able to overcome physical defenses because of his own physicality.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in, and Denver also making a switch. Russell Westbrook in for Christian Brown. Back to Morant. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. And that's 13 points for Ja Morant.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Here's Jokic. Oh, Jokic powering inside.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Morant with it, and it's Gordon picking him up, and Morant throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
That's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Jokic. Jokic floats it up and in.
Smooth jumper by Jokic. Not going to let anything break up his concentration.
Pass to Edey. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. So it'll be Jaren Jackson shooting. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Luke Kennard comes in for Payne. And Pippen subbed in for John Morant. And then for Denver, Saric checked in for Jokic. Zeke Naji comes in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Peyton Watson in for Murray. Jackson looking it over. In the corner, Kennard with it. No good from three-point territory. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Denver on top, up 3. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Taking a look at the Nuggets. They've got Jamal Murray. Saric is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Brown in at the 3. Outside, Payne. Wells sets the pick for Payne. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Nuggets leading by 3. And that one's good. Westbrook.
You know, Westbrook able to score from anywhere. He just is so assertive and confident in what he can do out there.
Pippen finds Payne. Over Westbrook. It's hauled in by Watson. And it's Watson with the ball for Denver. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Pass to Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Grizzlies call timeout. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. And then for Denver, Jokic, he's checked in for Saric. Aaron Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's Michael Porter in for Russell Westbrook. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
All right, thank you, David. And here's Jokic. Brown, the pass to Jokic. Fade away. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
He lobs it up.
And how about the execution, really when it matters most? He knew he had the height advantage and just got the job done. No need to pass in that situation.
Pass to Jokic. Over Edey. Jokic, no good.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with River.
To tie it up. Rebound by the Nuggets.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the 4th, that would have been a big bucket for them.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Here's Morant. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Here's Jokic. Misses the baby hook.
I don't know how that one doesn't go in. Nice cushion between him and the defender.
Got it. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes. Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possessions.
And it's Morant missing. A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
Here's Murray. Money!
Jamal Murray really loves being the crunch time deliverer. This guy relishes the chance to make big hoops.
The Grizzlies call timeout. Morant against Murray. Shoots off the step back. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations. And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
Excellent composure at the line there to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Brown. And here's Jokic. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Timeout called, Nuggets. Here's Brown. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Morant with it before in the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Porter at the small forward.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
And Jokic gets it to go.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
Here's Morant. Pass to Wells. Outside Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Payne kicks to Morant. A three-pointer is right on target. Morant's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
And you look at how ready Morant was for that. He was on his spot, feet planted, ready to fire.
Now, here's Jokic. Defense right on him. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. A shake. It counts.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to end the possession, though, and it's the reason this game is coming down to the wire. I mean, his touch from outside and from the field in general has been superb.
Stolen by Jackson, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
There's 2.
Stolen away.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover. attacking in transition the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Murray. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Boy, it's fun to watch when Murray gets into a groove, guys. An astonishingly good score, pretty much from anywhere.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
They set the pick. Murray with the bounce pass. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Hey, night in and night out, Jokic is taking and relishing the contact.
And Jokic drops them both.
Fruitful trip to the line there. He's made this a 1-possession game now.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line. Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
Outside Gordon. Puts up a 3. The kick out to Porter. And another miss by Denver. So it's Memphis picking up the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this.
Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up for
bring the ball at them. They both feast on the defensive side, so don't expect any scoring records broken in this one.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Now here's Durant. Shoots over Randle. And Durant gets it to go.
Yeah, the whole floor is open for Kevin Durant offensively. Mid-range is his sweet spot, folks.
Pass to Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Beal outside. Outside for Booker.
Hey, yo, right here.
Just 5 on the clock. And down it goes. 2 points.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Devin Booker is a 2-guard, Doris. What's Book do that makes him special at that position?
I mean, so many things in terms of his skill. He's an elite shooter. He has become an excellent decision maker. He can get to the mid-range. He's a 3-level scorer. There's so many things. But my favorite thing is watching this guy in an NBA Finals play with a broken nose, be hit repeatedly, and never flinch. His toughness and competitive edge is always there nightly, and I love that.
Now here's Randle. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Nick Richards.
Well, Randle works so hard down low, earns him these fouls in the process.
You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller players to get enough separation. But the number of finishing moves that guy has off the spin, it is really an effective tool.
And the second free throw is good.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Well, that is so easy for Bradley Beal. From 3, no problem.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling media that he poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
Allie, thank you. And yep, it's good.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
Randle outside. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Randle. Oh, denied by Durant.
It's pretty hard to shoot over a 9-foot standing reach. KD send him back.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Some changes for Phoenix. O'Neal comes in for Dunn. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Beal. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Outside Booker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Drafted as a 19-year-old back in 2015 by the Suns, Devin Booker has a special connection with Phoenix, Doris.
BA, they absolutely love Devin Booker in the Valley of the Sun. He's been with the Suns his entire career, and basically it's a fan base that has watched this young man grow up. And when you think over the long history of this organization, when you mention the best players in team history, there is no doubt he is part of that conversation.
Now here's Clark, looking to end the run, and he lays it in.
Well, what a job, punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. O'Neal passes to Booker. Beyond the arc, knocks down the triple. Booker's got 6.
Devin Booker will flat put it to you on the three-point line. Don't give him any open shots.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. Puts up a deep three. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns ahead. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Miller is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Edwards in at the 2. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Well, in pick and roll action, Anthony Edwards is thinking score first. Good decision right there.
Plumlee passes to Jones. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I'll tell you, you allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Edwards against Beal. Let's go with a 3. The triple hits for Edwards.
Well, the work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. First free throw is good. Well, Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seemed to grow exponentially. I think it's plateaued now.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure I agree that it's plateaued. What we do know unequivocally is these organizations have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team. And each and every year, we're setting records in that category. They're just getting smart about the kinds of shots you want and when. We're seeing more shots at the rim, and we're still heavily emphasizing the three-point line. But you see how crafty Bradley Beal is. The athleticism helps in the paint. That's nicely done.
Outside Reid. Edwards looking it over. Takes a 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Beal, that one's good.
No one better to answer with the 3 ball than Mr. Bradley Beal.
Outside Reid. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Edwards. Edwards with some muscle.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Timeout. And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly. He's putting in the time, B.A., to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
Durant, he's checked in for Phoenix. Jones comes in for Beal. Outside Booker. Durant with a screen on DiVincenzo. Devin Booker for 3.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Randall. Outside McDaniels. Back to Randall. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the second quarter. For 3, Booker. Randall pulls down the board.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Puts it up from 12. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
The ability to get to the mid-range game is something Julius Randle has proven he can do.
Booker looking around. 12 seconds left to play in the first half. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Phoenix out in front. They lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. How about Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game?
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's done in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half. And stolen by Durant. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Booker. Strong finish at the rim by Booker.
This guy difficult to match up with in transition because Booker can hit from anywhere on the floor.
All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Durant against Conley. No good on the triple. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it.
Minnesota ball.
And Minnesota with possession here. 7-point differential. Conley passes to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Beal. Releases. Minnesota again missing.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Here's Booker. Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
Putting up points is what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And BA, you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Dunn. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Now here's Booker. He's got 13. Drops in the 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Edwards against Beal. Edwards, a pass to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. Left block shot on the way. The kick out to Conley. Randle with it. Beal picks him up. Randle, good. Randle's got 9 points.
Well, this shot is in his bag. Julius Randle more than happy to take the jumper if you concede it.
Outside O'Neal. 4-3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And the Suns lead by 11.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And the basket by Edwards.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Now here's Booker. He's got 16. Count the basket.
Quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Gobert with a screen on Beal. Up top, Randall. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Pass to Richards. Durant for three. No good there. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Suns. Hunt. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. We've got Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Minot in at the 4 spot.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
For 3, Booker. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 10. Edwards with it. O'Neal covers. Edwards against Jones.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Outside Booker. Over Edwards. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Jones.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort. Not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
That one drops for him. Edwards has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
A different look for Phoenix. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. And it's Bradley Beal in for Jones. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Minot. McDaniels is checked in for Clark. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Up top, Edwards. Pounded by Beal. Edwards, so good inside.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Here's Booker, and it's Phoenix with another.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here's Edwards. And it's in there. Edwards got 13 points here in the second half alone.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Conley against Booker. Durant for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough.
Get up, Anthony Edwards.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Phoenix leading by 10. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Booker, the pass to Beal. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Suns.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Devin Booker.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Booker attacking, lays it up and banks it in.
Well, the defense has got to be willing to guard the jumper, and for Devin Booker, that opens up the drive.
Edwards, that's good. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
5 ticks left to play in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's an 8-point ball game. And Minnesota calls time here. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
And that one good. So Phoenix wins it. This one was in the balance right until the... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant.
Matchup.
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. And it's Morant missing. And here are the Thunder now. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries the spin move. Outside Williams. Carries it from three-point range.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC. Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Pass to Jackson. Now here's Bain. Here's Edey, defended by Holmgren. Out to Morant. Good on the triple. Morant's got 5.
Something that Morant continues to work on. When he's hitting from deep, he is basically unguardable.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Morant. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
How smooth was that as Gilgeous-Alexander just rising up that time. Great pace.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. And Santi Aldama is subbed in for Wells. Wallace is checked in for Oklahoma City. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. The people in the know know how good of a defender he is.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Grizzlies making the shot. Here's Holmgren. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, making room for the big guy. I like Holmgren calling for help so he can find his shot.
Clark outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And the sharpshooter Mike Miller watching his former team, the Grizzlies, here in Memphis.
And if his presence inspires them, you wouldn't know it from the scoreboard. But make no mistake, one of the great players in their franchise history.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Edey. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. And then for Oklahoma City, Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dort. Here's Bane. The Thunder making the shot. Pass to Jackson. Outside Pippen. From deep. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Williams looking around. Williams has a screen for Williams. And a missed layup.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all open.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Grizzlies lead by 1. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a
quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 3. Driving the lane. Here's Caruso. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. He can make that pass in his sleep.
Pippen against Gilgeous-Alexander. Aldama passes to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson with the screen. Kennard for 3. Caruso grabs the miss. And the Thunder with possession. Wallace inside. Kennard covering. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Brett, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And it's Wallace penetrating, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Kennard. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Wells comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Bane in for Luke Kennard. The Thunder also changing it up. Hartenstein comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Jackson finds Clark. Back to Jackson. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson is going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and one.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Jalen Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. Cans it from downtown.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
Outside Jackson. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Morant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And that's now 7 points for John Morant. Pass to Holmgren. Fires from deep. The offensive rebound. And the dunk by Hartenstein. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. To the inside. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Out to the right wing. Holmgren kicks to Williams. Connects from three-point range. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Pass to Clark. Clark sets a screen for Bain. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Bain's got his first 3 points of the game. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thunder out in front, up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Back Edey picks one up.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming at you, so a thorn in the defense's side.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Bain, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Basket, good.
Oh, good defense. Holmgren just too tall, and boy, is he skilled.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut back down to 3 on the basket from Morant. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. Pass to Holmgren. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Hartenstein. A three-pointer off the mark. Memphis has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
The Thunder leading by 3. Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it. But Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
Here's Morant over Hartenstein. Morant with another miss. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Williams. A three. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
To the middle. To end the run. There's the double team with George. And the basket by Jackson.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Outside Williams, trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him, and the shot goes down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Payne for three. Trains it from beyond the arc. Payne's got 9.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Pass to Hartenstein. Shot and game clock separated by 5. A wide open look here for Caruso. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Edey. And that one released in time, but no good. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So the Thunder 5 right now. Williams is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Wallace in at the 2.
And money from the stripe. SGA could close his eyes and knock that down. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Yeah, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Clark. Oklahoma City has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
There's Williams with the 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. It's good.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Morant scanning the floor. And Morant throws it down.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. No coverage, that's out. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 26 points.
Assertive shot by Gilgeous-Alexander, not giving him a chance.
And it's Morant missing.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Outside, Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Bain. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Morant outside. Takes a three. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Ja Morant with the rebound. So it's the Grizzlies now. 8-point game. What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
A huge shot from Morant. Wow. You see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock. Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And an intentional foul right there. It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Over to the left wing. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite. You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. Now a timeout called by Memphis. 11 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And what's their best move at this point?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Offensive rebound. Jackson from long range. The shot misses. So we see the Thunder get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin,
Hallmarks of great defensive teams. Obviously effort, you can't do anything without it, but also communication. The best defensive teams communicate well, and it's what connects all five guys on the floor.
And a wise coach once said, defense wins championships.
I would say defense and offense win championships. You need both.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Now here's Jokic. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Impeccable timing from Jokic, getting the positioning he wants and slamming the miss back in.
Outside Durant. Back to Booker. Shoots it from the high post. Beal, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's Murray, and here's Porter outside. Offensive rebound. Outside Murray. Clock at 6. Launches it. Buries it from 3.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, and I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own at times.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Booker for three. Drills it from deep.
Pretty swift release that time from Booker, getting it away just in time.
Murray deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Here's Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Booker. Beal outside. From deep. Porter pulls it in.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Back to Murray. Porter a screen. Three-pointer. And it's Murray with the three. Murray's got 8.
Wow, Murray making the deep shot look just easy. I mean, that's a real testament to his accuracy.
Beal finds Booker. Here's Durant. Takes the three. He buries it from 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Gordon. To the paint. Here's Jokic. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. 6 points for him.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Three-pointer, Beal. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Brown. No points so far. Porter gets the bucket.
Yeah, we're seeing the competitive spirit of Porter Jr. as he responds with a 3 of his own.
Murray against Booker. Over Murray. And it's Phoenix with another.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Not going to go that time. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 6-point lead at the close. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nuggets.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on it.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
On the court for Denver. Michael Porter out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Dario Saric. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Strother in a 2-guard. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. It's stolen. Allen outside. Plumlee passes to Beal. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Down in the corner, Beal shoots with confidence. Just one more area he can score from consistently.
Stan, we know Jokic is one of the best passers this game has ever seen at any position, but his teammates will dish it as well.
Yeah, the Nuggets, by and large, are very unselfish. It's part of their culture. They only bring in guys who are willing to sacrifice for the team's sake.
Here's Beal. Denver getting their last shot to go. Jones feels it out. Back to Plumlee. It's stolen by Saric. Pass to Westbrook. 10 feet away. And that's good for 2. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
In the paint, Westbrook's agility makes him a tough cover. He just slips past the D and gets his shot.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A different look for Phoenix. Durant, he's checked in for O'Neal. Dunn comes in for Allen. And it's Devin Booker in for Jones. Now here's Booker. He's got 5. Lets it go. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
Pass to Brown. We've got 1:48 left in the second. Jokic with it. He's checked by Plumlee. Jokic, no good. Suns trail by 4. Outside Durant. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Durant. Screen by Durant. Three-pointer. Beal. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Beal's got 12.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now here's Murray. Give him 8 points now. The 3-ball. Hits a three-pointer. He's got 11.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Beal. And it's Phoenix with another.
3-level score. Beal can make every type of shot, and he's made a lot of them tonight.
Outside Porter. Over to the left wing. Here's Brown. Defended by Dunn. Brown passes to Westbrook. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
I like when Beal looks to score inside because it forces the D to get physical with him.
It's his first trip to the line. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. And a switch here also for Denver. Gordon's checked in. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Lets it go from deep. And again, Denver with a 3.
He's hitting everything from deep, just flat out torching this defense.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Nuggets on top, up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. How about Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game?
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Booker and Beal in a talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Dunn in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And coach, a 3-time league MVP, Nikola Jokic joining Moses Malone, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson. What a list.
Yeah, that's not a bad list at all, Brian. But what stands out beyond Jokic's skill set is the consistency that he produces with every night.
And everybody around him instantly gets better when they play with Jokic.
They love playing.
Connects from downtown.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
Booker finds Durant. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. On the tape, Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
I mean, that's just elite versatility. How many ways can Durant beat you? Insane handles for someone who's 7 feet.
Here's Brown. Outside Porter. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Denver.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Now Beal. He's got 16. Outside Booker. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Durant. Outside for Booker. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this is big for Booker's confidence. With this three-point ball falling, he's so tough to stop.
Now here's Gordon. Still without a bucket. Now here's Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Chalk up 2 there. And the Nuggets lead by 5. Uh-oh, now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
Jones, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And a change for the Suns. O'Neal, he's checked in for Dunn. Here's Richards. Pass to O'Neal. Beal surveying the D. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Westbrook outside. Jacks up a 3. O'Neal pulls it in. Suns trail by 5. Pass to Durant. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Fires from 14. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Durant's got 7.
And KD getting to his spot there. He thrives in the mid-range.
Outside Porter. Screen by Gordon. There's the 3. Porter's shot is off.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Jones, the pass to Beal. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Five to shoot for the tie. He's off on that one. Three-quarters of play and a close one here. It's Denver. They lead by 3. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And Denver, looking at who they've got to start the 4th. They've got Peyton Watson, Murray out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Christian Brown, and it's Šarić in at the center position. And here are the Nuggets now. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Here's Westbrook. Buries it from about 10 feet away. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
On defense, you have to worry about Westbrook in every part of the floor. I mean, he'll just punish you from the mid-range just as much as anywhere else.
Now here's Dunn. Beal outside. Westbrook with the rebound.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Over Beal. Plumlee pulls down the board.
Well, that's a look they'll take every time down the floor. But even with the soft interior defense, they can't seem to convert it.
The Nuggets lead by 3. Pass to Murray. Here's Brown. Three-pointer. The Suns clear it. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds in the game. Beal outside. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Such a tough guard. I mean, Beal mixing it up inside, coming out on top in that battle.
Richards is checked in for Phoenix. Durant comes in for O'Neal. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
From 12 feet. Yep, that one goes.
And this is why they go to Murray in critical spots of the game. He just knows how to come through. Whew.
All right, let's find out some news on Devin Booker. Allie, what do you have?
Guys, I was able to talk with Phoenix head athletic trainer about the status. He's saying that it looks to be a broken kneecap. That is a tough blow. Everything that I'm hearing points to this being a long-term issue. Obviously, he and the team are extremely frustrated right now.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
And that's big-time stuff from Durant. He loves being the guy to take important shots.
They got the rebound. Here's Jokic. No match for the Joker.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Here's Beal. Cans it from short range. Beal's got 4 points this quarter.
Talk about trusting Beal in the big moments. No matter the stakes, he can find a shot.
Here's Jokic. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Richards. Jones, the pass to Durant. Now here's Beal. Deflected.
And Porter Jr.'s teammates and coaches love when he hustles. When he does, he makes an impact on D.
Outside Murray. Back to Porter. Here's Gordon. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Whoa, Aaron Gordon looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
Two seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside. Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Tyus Jones. First personal foul. 17 foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
At the line for 2.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Richards, the pass to Jones. Yes! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
The line for 2.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
Here's Dunn. Back to Jones. From outside the arc. Basket is good. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Grant Hill.
I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Randall out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Leonard's got the opening field goal of the game for the Clippers. Conley, the pass to Randall. Edwards against Dunn. Oh, my goodness.
Man. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Oh, here's Edwards. Over Dunn. Edwards, no good. Looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on that 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Good job there by Harden setting that screen. Got his body right where it needed to be.
Randall outside. Pass to Edwards. Fires the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Edwards got 5 now.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
Leonard the bounce pass, and the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Randall.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
That shot misses. Great D that time from Leonard. 1:46 left in the first.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Outside Conley. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. Randall down low. Dunn covering. Randall with the bucket.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Now, here's Zubac. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Harden. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So, for the Clippers, Jones checked in for Norman Powell. Bogdanovich comes in for Chris Dunn. And Simmons subbed in for James Harden. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Now here's Randall, and that one good.
The relentlessness of Randall, R squared, taking on all comers.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Pass to Leonard, takes the three. And so the ball's out of bounds. Reed touched it last. Amir Coffey's checked in for the Clippers. And then for Minnesota, Miller's checked in for Randall, and Anthony Edwards subbed in for Clark. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And when Bogdanovich is that well set up, he's almost automatic. Nice shot.
Bogdanovich against Edwards. 12 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Shot clock at 5. Pulls it up. And again, it's Minnesota.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit...
Oh, he gets it before the horn.
How about that?
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding on to an 8-point lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. We've got Anthony Edwards. Also, Dante DiVincenzo's out there. Naj Reed out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Minot in a power forward position. DiVincenzo with it. Nothing on the board. Here's Reed. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
When Naj Reed is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections, he goes after loose balls, he gets you extra possessions on the glass, he steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
And that one is good. Reeves got it back down to single digits for the Timberwolves.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. For the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard comes in for Amir Coffey. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Ben Simmons. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Conley now comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Los Angeles with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 8. Conley, the pass to Reed. Misses the layup.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. Edwards, good. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Here's Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Leonard kicks to Dunn. Jones, the pass to Dunn. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Dunn's got his first 2 points.
Boy, you got to love it whenever you see Dunn working the screen roll. Crafty, creative, and confident is Chris Dunn.
Shot from 12. Here's Gobert. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Outside, Jones. Back to Dunn. Leonard, the pass to Dunn. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Bangs home the trifecta. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Here's Edwards. Edwards with a tough shot.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Leonard with the bucket. He's got 9. 7 seconds left in the first half. 1 second left. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Edwards. And some good action for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Harden out there with Dunn, and it's Zubac in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. The Clippers shooting their first free throw this game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Gobert with a screen on Powell. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
What a move by Gobert. Closing that open space in the pick and roll.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Leonard kicks to Harden. From the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. It's a three-point game. Pass to Conley for the tie. And the three ball is good.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Leonard against Randall. People like to debate, Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Now here's Edwards. He's got 15.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Conley. It's hauled in by Zubats. LA's on 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Outside Leonard. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Now that's 17 points for Anthony Edwards.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
Jones checked in for Dunn. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Minnesota. Jones looking for an opening. Harden, that's good.
Harden with a nice catch and shoot. His willingness to play off the ball, a real asset for his team.
Pass to Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. Outside Edwards. Conley with the three. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Clippers leading by 3. Here's Powell. Back to Leonard. Outside Jones. Back to Leonard. Here's the 3. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist from Leonard. Now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
Nice job by James Harden knocking that one down, making use of those short corner three-point shooting spots.
Here's Edwards. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And that one's good. Leonard's got 15 points.
I love how he establishes his post.
Oh, and Clark, it went in! Count it!
Yeah! Oh, my goodness.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Minnesota, they've got Dante DiVincenzo. Reed is out there with Clark. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Garza in at the 5 spot. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Fades away. And there's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul. And the Clippers making a change here. Simmons is checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Ingles is checked in. Leonard against Ingles. Leonard inside. Over Ingles. Leonard, no luck.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And the basket by Edwards.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Outside, Simmons. Jones sets the pick for Simmons. The Clippers need to get off a shot. He had a nice open look right there. Coffey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Clark. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for one 3-pointer, then they come right back and boom, another. Boy, this is starting to get real.
Guys, intensity turned up at its highest level. A perimeter bomb fest going on right now.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Derek Jones. Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And James Harden subbed in for Ben Simmons. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert is checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Joe Ingles. Daniels is checked in for Clark. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. Outside Conley. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the 4th, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Randle a screen on Harden. Harden against Conley. Back to McDaniel. Shoots over Powell, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Jaden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
Here's Leonard. Leonard powers his way to the rim.
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Bounce pass Conley. Powell against McDaniel. It's hauled in by Zubac. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the back.
And he gets it to go.
That was a ginormous bucket by Leonard. Big-time performer.
And we got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Randle against Leonard. Good!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Right side, Edwards. Yes!
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look, sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Julius Randle. That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
2 shots.
And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.